Hi, welcome to Creative Glamour. I'm Cecilia. I'm going to show you how to use your warm nude palette. I decided for my extra color I want to use Halo. The warm colors are great on any olive skin. I've already applied foundation, powdered and prepped my eyes with my eyeshadow primer, and I'm now going to start with my eye colors. I'm going to start by using a little bit of Glow and Vanilla as my mix. I will now be using a little bit of Glow and Dusty as my mix and apply that to my lid area still. Then for my crease color, I'll be using Rusty Sand. Remember, the more pressure you apply, the more color you'll get. The softer your hand, the more blended look you'll get. I'm now going to go in with my chocolate. Now going in with the next brush without any color on it. Just do light left to right movements. For the color underneath my brow area, I'm now going to use my Halo. So now to create a little bit more depth into my crease area, I'm going to go with using a little bit of exotic spice. I'm mixing a little bit of exotic spice and chocolate just to give it a little bit more blending. If you want to give it that soft blending, use a nice bigger round brush. The specific brush is Green Dot number 20, and it will just give you that little bit of soft blending. I don't have any color on this brush, it's just doing strokes from left to right. To give a hint of a shimmer at the top area, I'm going to go and use a little bit of vanilla mixed with Glow. By adding the matte highlighter first and then the shimmer over it, it just makes that it's not as shimmery. So for below a brow area, it's actually a great way of using it. Now to create that little bit of extra depth and smokiness, I'm going to go in with Night Light. And just to add that hint of more color, I'm going to add a little bit of bronze just on the area almost where the eyeball is. So if your eye is closed, just here on the outer corner onto where your eyeball would be protruding the most. Retouching my Dusty, coming more inwards. Going back into the inner corner, I'm going back to Glow. I'm also touching with my Glow just below my brow area. I'll be going in with Rusty Sand. I'm mixing the Rusty Sand with a little bit of chocolate just to get that little bit more of a smudginess at the bottom, and bringing in a little hint of Dusty at the bottom as well. Once you've done your eye, you can always go back and just add a little bit more color where you see. Often when you focus on one eye area for too long on doing the same thing, you miss a little spot of something you want to change afterwards. With my small angled brush, I am going in with a little bit of Night Light, and I'm going to do my liner at the bottom. For doing brows, Exotic Spice on its own is a really nice color, but if it's too dark for you, you can always add a little bit of caramel to it, but can also lighten it. My model, on the other hand, Exotic Spice on its own will work perfectly. I'm going to go in with our gel liner just to get a nice thin liner at the top. Let's apply some mascara to that. In your same warm shade palette, if you want to do a little bit of a glowy cheek, you can add a bit of Dusty mixed in with your vanilla and glow. Do the three kind of a little bit together, get that in between color, and lightly apply that onto your cheek area, and it can just give you that light glowy look. If you want to add anything more pinky to this, you can use Rose or you can use Candy F. Those are awesome other colors to use, but because we're going with our whole warm color, I'm just going to stick to having this little bit of glow for today. If you would like to emphasize your contour, you can use a little bit of your caramel, even mix in a little bit of your rusty sand, and you can emphasize your contour if you did a cream contour before you started. And for my lips today, I'll be using LB3. Ideally, when doing this in somebody else, a lip brush is easier. And that is our warm nude look for today. I hope you enjoyed.